Vocab, section 24.2. First word is carbohydrates. And talks about carbohydrates on the test, so you best be paying attention. Carbohydrates are monomers and polymers of aldehydes and ketones with numerous hydroxyl groups attached. Second vocab word is monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are the simplest carbohydrates. Disaccharides, I don't know why I can't say it for some reason, are sugars that form with two monosaccharides. And polysaccharides, this word is also on your test, so pay attention, Jade, are polymers produced by the linkage of many monosaccharide monomers. And me, quit talking.
My turn.
Yes.
Connecting to your world. This.
Scan and run. You gotta get into it. Do it. What are you doing?
Scan and run. Go.
Pay attention. Shh. Can you scan and run? Go. Yeah. Oh,
Guide for reading. Key concepts. Where is glucose found abundantly in nature? How can the cyclic forms of two simple sugars be linked? Vocabulary: carbohydrates, monosaccharides, disaccharide, polysaccharides. Reading strategy. Previewing. Before you read this section, skim the section to find out the types of carbohydrates you will be learning about. List the types of carbohydrates, and as you read, write a description of each one.
I got this. Connecting to your world. This cicada is molting, shedding its old exoskeleton and forming a new one. An exoskeleton is a hard protective covering of insects, lobsters, and other arthropods. As an arthropod grows, it must molt and make room for its bigger body. An arthropod's exoskeleton is made of a polymer called chitin, which belongs to a class of organic molecules known as carbohydrates. In this section, you will learn about the structures and functions of carbohydrates.
Monosaccharides. Glucose is abundant in plants and animals. Disaccharides and polysaccharides. The cyclic forms of two simple sugars can be linked by means of a condensation reaction. Picks.
Back to picks. Figure 24.4. Carbohydrates are the most abundant source of energy in food. Fruits contain simple carbohydrates called sugars. Bread and pasta are good sources of complex carbohydrates called starches.
Hey. We're the stars. Alright. Figure 24.5. Starch and cellulose are similar polymers made up of hundreds of glucose monomers. They differ in the orientation of the bond between the glucose units. Because of this difference, starch is readily digestible, but cellulose is indigestible by most organisms. Using models. What other type of models could you use to show the structural differences between starch and cellulose?
Alright, bust out a sheet of paper, MLA. This is notes, section 24.2. You guys all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
I want you to draw figure 24.5 on page 768.
That's so they could draw.
Wait, which one?
To complete.
Figure 24.5 on page 768.
Oh my god.
We can wait.
Really, Rylan?
We're over it.
Pay attention to your work. Quit talking. Zombie.
Chambi later.
You're not getting extra credits.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Lies and slander.
Chambi. I'm just kidding.
Repeatedly says it for extra credit.
Rylan, do we have to draw the whole thing?
No, you just have to draw one box.
Just do it really quick.
No.
Wait, really?
No.
Well, if you're waiting so impatiently to explain what this photo is further than that
It's all
figure
you.
does.
Alright, well, the top one is starch, and these are little like hexagon little figures. The bottom one is cellulose. They both are made up of the same thing, but they have different orientations. So starch, we all eat starches basically every single day. Especially Trent. Trent over there is pounding out a sandwich right now. Quit eating in my class, Trent. And then cellulose is indigestible because of how its orientation is.
Don't get it. I'm just kidding.
Like, oh my god.
It's because you're talking. Quit talking.
Oh, that's sass though.
Ew, did you put that in your mouth?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, I keep getting distracted too. Like how many?
Are you guys ready for the RQ?
Oh.
Talk about something else.
Talk about food.
Talk about life.
Oh, wow, there's a lot about food.
Using models. Anytime you flip the page one. Anytime it asks a question like that, down here gives the answer to it. So you can tell them about that too.
Alright, we're going to answer the question. The using models, what other types of models could you use to show the structural differences between starch and cellulose?
Wait, are we doing number 1?
No, you guys
You're
just
drawing, we're
keep
talking,
drawing.
you guys. Keep drawing, keep drawing.
Oh,
Tommy.
Conversating. Alright, so besides writing the structural formulas, physical models, such as the ball and stick model, you could be constructed to show the differences between starch and cellulose. Boom. Multiple ways, science. You guys ready to move on yet?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Alright, well, we'll move on. You can get back to it right under this.
Put notes. Section 24.2. RQ 1 and 2.
You do put section
Page
24.2 notes.
768.
1 and 2 page.
Messing me up.
Page.
Page
768.
There you go.
Good job.
God, it's a Wednesday. Everybody's like, oh, let's get out of here.
No, right?
Wasn't that my question?
Alright.
1 says.
Where is glucose found in nature?
Well.
Capital G.
Capital G. Glucose is abundant in plants and animals.
Period.
Pajamas.
Excuse me, can you repeat that again? I didn't hear that.
I got you, Justin.
Thanks.
Capital G.
How do you spell glucose?
Glucose is
G-L-U-C.
abundant in plants
OSE.
and animals.
Period.
Pajamas.
Thank you.
Potatoes.
Patina.
Pancakes.
Pregnancy, what?
Number 2.
The placenta does.
Number 2 says, how can the cyclic forms of two simple sugars be combined? Capital T. They can be combined by the means of a condensation reaction. Y'all get that?
They can be combined.
They can be combined by the means
By the means.
Of condensation reactions.
of a condensation reaction.
Pajamas.
Period.
Pterodactyl.
Cover the desk.
Oh,
Go.
Did it in the vocab.
Did it, okay, okay.
Alright, pass them to the left.
pass them to the left.
Oh, do I have to go to work?
TA, deploy.